Donna Taggert, the dietitian for Department of Aging and Human Services. Today we're going to talk about eye health. Do your eyes have all the nutrients they need to prevent cataracts, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and other sight problems? Well, we're going to talk about some special foods today that might help with that. But before I do that, I want to mention some things not nutrition related, but very important to keep our eyes healthy. Number one is always get an eye exam every month. The eye doctor can see into your eye, see what's happening. And in fact, do you know that a lot of times the first doctor to diagnose diabetes is your eye doctor because they see the changes from those elevated blood sugars in the little tiny vessels in your eyes. Next thing, wear sunglasses when you're out and about. Protect your eyes from the UV lights that are out there. Another, safety glasses when you're working with things that potentially could fly up and hurt your eye. Very important. Also, if you have diabetes, try to manage it because the extra sugar in your blood can damage those little vessels in your eyes. It's called retinopathy, and believe it or not, the #1 cause of blindness in our country is related to diabetes. If you smoke, stop. Smoking is bad for our health, also for our eyes. If you do a lot of work on the computer, do the 20 rule. 20 minutes, every 20 minutes, look 20 feet away for 20 seconds, and that will help decrease that strain on your eyes. So, and getting good sleep, always important. But let's go back to talk about the nutrition part. Okay, so the top foods to promote eye health also can help your heart health. Think of it, you have these large vessels in your heart. Same thing applies to the little tiny vessels in your eye. So eating a diet that's rich in fruits and vegetables, I'm probably a broken record about this, but fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds, legumes, whole grains, fatty fishes, dairy, very important. But we're going to focus on some nutrients that have definitely been found to help with our eye health. So the first one is our orange-colored vegetables and fruit. It's a carrot, but it could be sweet potatoes, cantaloupes, apricots. They all have vitamin A in them, and what vitamin A does is help the retina turn light rays into images. So it's very crucial for your eye. And if you remember way back when we were young, eating carrots helped with our night vision. That is so very true. And vitamin A also keeps our eyes nice and moist. Second thing is eating a diet rich in vitamin C. I have an orange here. Could be any of the citrus fruits, grapefruits, lemons, limes, as well as peaches, red bell peppers, tomatoes, strawberries, all very high in vitamin C. What is vitamin C? It's an antioxidant. It keeps restore damage from unhealthy foods that we eat or environmental things that attack our eyes. Those sun rays, the smoke, those things can be protected by the vitamin C. Helps repair and replenish things that have been damaged. So that's important. Another antioxidant that's very important is vitamin E. Avocado, almonds. These are little sunflower seeds, kind of mixed with pepito seeds, but I put a sprinkle of these on my salad every night to get some sunflower seeds because of how important they are to our health. I wore my shirt, I don't know if you can see, it says Sunflower Fields Forever. I just thought it was a cute shirt. I got it from our local sunflower farm out in Leonardtown, Gold Petal, I think it's called, farms. But just to emphasize how important those little tiny sunflower seeds are important to our health and our eyes. Omega-3 fatty acids decrease the risk of developing eye disease later in life. They're in your fatty fishes from cold water, so salmon, I have tuna here, sardines, halibut, trout. Also in our nuts, walnuts, Brazil nuts, cashews, peanuts. Leafy greens, got some romaine here, contains lutein and zeaxanthin. These are, again, powerful antioxidants that are key to protecting the macula. That is the central part of our eye, very detailed for vision, and it includes kale, spinach, obviously romaine, collard greens, turnip greens, broccoli, peas, and something very surprising, not green leafy at all, but eggs. Eggs contain lutein. They also contain choline, which is great for our brain, but the lutein especially is very, very important to our eyes. It's in the yolk of the egg. So a lot of people are afraid because they feel there's more fat, there's cholesterol in the yolk, but the cholesterol is not the big issue as it thought. You can eat an egg a day and it's not a big deal. But that lutein is very, very important. Zinc is in its importance is to protect from damaging effects of the light. Zinc is in our legumes, our dried beans, but also in oysters, which, you know, St. Mary's County known for our oysters as well as crab, lean red meat, poultry, and fortified cereals is zinc. Water, always important to our bodies and to our eyes. So what about supplements? What if you don't, you know, the most important thing is trying to eat these foods on a regular basis. But what if you don't? What if you're like, ugh, I don't eat any of those? Well, you know what I've said about supplements in the past. They are not regulated by the FDA. So they can be iffy as far as purity, do they have exactly what's in them? And we really still don't know how these nutrients work together when they're found in food. So it's always very important to do food first if you can. The exception to the rule is if you have been diagnosed with macular degeneration, the ophthalmologist will probably put you on a supplement specifically for that. It generally has vitamin C, vitamin E, lutein, zeaxanthin, copper, and zinc in the supplement. But always talk to your eye doctor about that to make sure you get the right brand that's been at least checked for purity and all. Back in 2001, they had an age-related eye disease study called AREDS, and then it was updated in 2013. What they found was plant and seafood-based diets may indeed increase the risk of age-related macular degeneration. An example of that we've talked about before is the Mediterranean diet, the DASH diet, any of the diets that are heavy emphasis in plants and seafood. So out of the study, they recommend fish twice a week. And they also have found in the later updated studies that perhaps calcium is decreasing the risk of developing macular degeneration. There's more research to be done on that, but hey, we know for sure that 3 servings a day of dairy has been shown to help with bone health because of the calcium in that. So we might as well do it for your bones, and the benefit would be for our eyes as well. It's never, ever, ever, ever too late to start eating healthy. If you don't eat any of these things I've talked about, slowly introduce 1 or 2 items in your day. Try to change your habits and snacking perhaps on fruit, nuts, all these delicious foods that can be so important to not only your regular health but to your eye health as well. So hopefully you can do that. I will see you back here next month when we will have another topic to talk about. And I wish you a wonderful spring and have a great time today. Bye.